All right. Hello, everyone. For all of those who are watching the recording of this, I will be posting this to my channel. I don't know how long this is going to be. This might be an hour, might be 2 hours. I actually kind of want to. Oh, honestly, I'm a bit surprised. This hasn't happened before where I immediately get two people. This actually makes me really happy because I'm excited. I'm excited because I'm going to try to solve this ARG. We have all the pieces, and I actually was looking over it, and I found something really interesting, guys. I think I found one of the answers to the puzzles on the website. And if you have no idea what I'm talking to, first of all, let's stop real quick. Introduction time. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Logical Fallacy. Hello there. Yes. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna. Don't ask for. Oh man, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. Taya Dolly Plays. I'm giving you a shout out. Absolutely. I probably botched that so bad. Anyways, I am super excited. Knock at the door. I'm streaming. Oh, it's my little brother. Yeah. Hey, I'm busy, all right? Uh, just a moment. Sorry, guys. You know, I got a little brother. He's adorable. But anyways, so okay, Ty Dalla Plays. Got you. Thank you. Shout out to you. There you go. Sorry about that. So basically, I'm glad that made you happy. Enough. We are going to be solving this. I am so excited. So I'm not gonna waste any of your guys' time because I don't think that's good. This is gonna be maybe long. I'm really not sure because to be honest, this is one of those that I think has kind of fizzed out, unfortunately, over the last couple weeks. Unfortunately, and I say that with all sincerity because I honestly think this has not gotten the attention it deserves. It's so well done, and I think a lot of it is happening behind the scenes, and it truly is an ARG. And I think that people really, not to say they didn't understand that, because it was like, I felt like they didn't understand the format. And honestly, that has nothing to do with, really us, trying to solve it. It just, as they said, it's going to take time, but we have all the pieces now. So if you are unaware of what has happened in the last few weeks, basically Unevidenced released a website, unevidenced.com. And it's really, really neat. I'm going to show it to you guys. And we actually have several puzzles that are going to unlock some more of the lore, some more of the stories. And actually, I have some theories right off the bat, just based on one of the comments, kind of collectively summarizing what we know so far. So we're going to be doing that. So let's look at the website. So first, this is unevidenced.com. It is a real website. It requires you to create an account. So you're just going to create an account. And basically, it's going to, so we have find the keywords and the passwords, send them to the bot. So we have a chat right here. I was trying to guess, did not work. But basically, it's a automated bot that responds directly to your messages if it's within the keyword. So we have to find those. How do we find those, though? We have 5 puzzles here. The first one is a bunch of question marks with a few filled in things. And I think that we're going to actually have to look at the other past videos because if you remember, if you've been keeping up with the channel, there are several videos that are labeled evidenced. But also in one of the earlier videos that kind of was deferring from the kind of the structure that the videos typically went to, and it was the 50 video special. And it had several letters flash up. And I think that connects to this puzzle. because we also saw that in the evidence. So we're going to be looking at that video as well as several other things. Basically, we're going to be looking at that, trying to figure out what the rest of these letters are. That might take a little bit of time, but we're going to just try our best, guys. But there's a puzzle that I have figured out, and we'll get to that in just a moment. This is another one I'm not really sure about. So it says here you have the alphabet, you have many, M is bolded, that's definitely important. Numbers 2, use what you have been given throughout the clues to find the word you need. So the clues are the ones on the videos. So actually, I think before we go forward, something interesting to look for is that these videos, at first, whenever it all ended, for some reason I had this weird, like, theory that none of the other videos mattered for some reason. Hey, oh, it's a friend of mine. Nice to see you, Chase. Oh man, that's awesome. But no, so one of the things that I noticed with this is that actually, if you look at one of the videos, so it's one of the last ones to do with one of the the last kind of, you know, like full form videos that kind of went within the 20-second, 25-second kind of range, and it was, where was it? It was oh man, it basically was the one that was talking about the book. Let's see. We're gonna be taking our time with this one. I'm not sure how long I'll be going, but you know, I'm just gonna be saying. I'm pretty sure it's staring me right here. I just know it is. But it had something to do with it's like a book. Oh. It's right there. Want answers, it's time to open the book. So basically, this is all a book. So it's all kind of things that are going to relate to these puzzles, and it's going to help us to solve the puzzle. It's going to allow us to basically, you know, solve the ARG, which is really cool. And it makes the videos make a lot more sense within kind of the form that they were put in. And I'll show you why with this next hint. This is the one I'm really excited about. Not this one specifically, but this one actually is pretty cool. So you don't always realize what happens behind the scenes. Someone is always watching over your daily life. They only interfere if they deem absolutely necessary. It's not about what you want, it's about what they want for you. Sometimes they decide to remove you from the open world. You face the consequences of their actions. It's very ominous, you know, as we've grown to expect from Unevidenced. But this actually kind of aligns with kind of a general theory that I had, kind of a passing thought. But one of those is basically on the, I don't know if you are aware of the Dark channel that kind of connects to Unevidenced. So basically one of the commenters for Unevidenced was a person named Dark, who had a Markiplier thumbnail. So we thought, not thumbnail, but like profile picture. So we thought that was connected, and it was. And it led to us finding an extra video in the playlist. But in the background, it had a picture of what looked like a girl lost in the woods. And so this kind of infers that basically there's like this entity apparently within this, you know, watching over us, and basically can take us to, I don't know if it's like a limbo or something like that, you know, but something like that. But it has this word between, and we've only seen that in one video. This is what got me really excited to actually start recording and like start going live with this, because gosh, this is cool. So this word between only shows up on the channel once, and it has to do with a video. I just had it. It's a bit older, and it shows you that this is all planned out. Like, this has all been planned from the start, which it's why I love these things, because, you know, everything is so articulate. Everything has to be planned in advance. and it's just really cool. Like that's everything just connects together, and it's such a cool concept. And it's why, you know, I'm wanting to create my own ARG, and you know, that's a story for a different time. But I'm just really like, I love this kind of stuff. But finding that video, it's a bit up here. Finding words and a jumble of words is hard. And I'm sorry if I like stutter over my words. I've had a really long day of work, and I'm just tired a little bit, but I'm also excited. So, you know, we're gonna get through this. I don't know if I passed it. I had it up. I should have pulled it up because this was pretty important. But basically, let's see if I can find it. But the word between shows up. Gotta find it, guys. It's looking between the images I show and the pictures. It's something like that. It was a pretty interesting one. And we're also going to be looking at the thumbnails, because that's one thing, the backgrounds. We're going to be opening up Photoshop, guys. This is serious. All right. Yeah. Yes. I love. Yes. Thank you. Oh my goodness. But no. So it's like whenever you don't look for it, you immediately find it. And then when you're looking for it, it's just like a sea of words that you can't find. We gotta just go through each one. It was a bit later. That's all I've been doing. Really, only time will tell. Quite the hints I give. Clearly, but clear you need help. Beyond the channel, you must look. Okay, let's look and see. It's definitely between the pictures and the words I show. That's the one I'm looking for. Look towards satisfying audience. Channel or not. Bunch of pictures. Oh, connections. There it is, guys. We found it. Oh man. Well, hey, I'll see you, Chase. I know he's gone, but you know, it was cool that he popped in. All right, connection between a picture and a word. There it is, between. Why is this video important? Because this is the only video that he actually pinned a comment from the actual channel saying, I just want to point out that if you don't watch the videos well, you will never get any further. This got me excited because this shows me this is the video that actually connects it together. If you look between and you see a connection. Now remember, the whole format of the videos are 25-second or 24 is 25-second videos, flashing a word from a sentence and then the word itself. So my theory is that it's talking about the background, behind the scenes. So I imagine that if you actually look behind and focus, so we're gonna be 0.25. I'm gonna turn off the audio because whenever you do 0.25, you don't want to hear the audio, guys. No audio. Sorry, you're gonna have to hear my voice. But we're basically looking for something in the background. And actually, you know, honestly, we could look at the back. Let's see if there's anything in the comments. But you know what? We're just gonna go for it. You know, click. Hey, it's 25 seconds. We got this. Okay, so it's going at 0.25, so that's why. Let's so connection. Well, that's pretty clear right there. Oh, that's paused. Okay, connection. So we're looking for the word between. So we're supposed to look. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's something about this. Something might appear. We might have to pull up Photoshop. Okay, so it's a connection. If there's nothing in the background, hey, that's all right. Oh wait. I'm not seeing anything here. But maybe there's something else further down. Maybe it's just, I don't know if it's directly just pointing out that word. Or there's a lot of glitch effects. And obviously, those are normal. I appreciate that. There's something, I don't know, it's hard to figure out what's the difference between just the glitch effects and what actually is potentially like background text. It's lag, yes. I think that although I don't think it's necessarily lag, I think it's actually purposeful effects that have been added to it. Maybe I don't know. Yes, it's lag. Honestly, no, this isn't lag. This is me putting at it point. Oh, oh, I see. There it is. Okay. So yeah, I kind of already knew about that. Okay. I Yeah, that makes sense. So there's a Discord server, and that I honestly didn't see that before, so it's unevidenced. I don't know if that's he has a server. Um, I don't know if there's anything else to the video. This must be. Oh, I knew I saw it in the earlier when this video first came out, because that by then I was following the channel. I know I saw in the comments that somebody pointed that out, but I don't know if it's still. Yeah, it's right there. Yeah. So we kind of already knew that, although the fact is, you don't realize what happens behind the scenes if someone is always watching over your daily life. They only interfere if they deem it absolutely necessary. It's not about what you want, it's about. I'm just wondering. So this is giving us the Discord link. That's pretty interesting. So I'm gonna have to ask him about that, I guess. But I won't do that on stream. Just because I already I did 83. Wait. Rush 80 area 83. 83. Yeah, yeah. Huh. I think I saw that. I think it was towards because I was reaction to the collection, and I think that was one that wasn't in their collection, or it was at the end. But that's definitely a great idea. I've been looking for new things to react to, and I definitely need to. I'm just, I love finding new stuff, and I love you guys suggesting things. I know I don't always, I do take notice. Just know I do notice all of your comments, and I do take your suggestions into account. And it's not that I don't want to do the reactions. It's just I kind of, already am kind of, doing a lot of random stuff, and I'm trying to get a little bit more specific and focused. Not to say that I won't do any of those, but definitely the Rush 83. If that is right, definitely want to check that out. I love the Rushes. They're absolutely fantastic. They're hilarious. Okay, so this is the fourth one. I Spy You. This is an interesting one. This is obviously an image, obviously. And it's strange. So I spy. So before, the word above kind of told a little bit about what we were looking for. For this one, I'm really not sure. I've looked actually already at the image. I went ahead and put that in Photoshop because whenever I was looking at the website, I genuinely was trying to solve it. But this one, I'm a bit mixed on. I don't like. I thought it might be "I spy you." That's why I literally put that right here. "I spy you." I didn't know if that was like gonna bring something up. But it didn't. So, yeah, that's all right though. All right, let's look at puzzle 5. So this one's probably one of the most interesting ones out of all of them because this actually has a cipher that is solvable. I have not solved it yet, but it has its own kind of hieroglyphic, kind of cryptograph type code. So, there's a pretty easy way that I kind of typically solve these. I don't think it's like with the pictures. And this is an interesting image. Actually, let's save this image. I think I already technically did before. We're going to bring out Photoshop eventually, but we're going to kind of get our bearings, see what we can solve now, and just generally, see what happens. With this one, though, I do have a cryptograph solving decoder that we can use, and I typically just, substitute the symbols, unique symbols for just A, B, C, D, and then see what that gets to me, and then I manually go through and do it. That's kind of my solving process. Hey, if you have like a better idea, though, I don't know. I'd be open to hearing it. But okay, so there's 2 codes here. This is different from, it looks like. Yeah, it is slightly different from this one. Perhaps? Huh. Is it? Maybe not. Maybe it is the same. Yeah, it is the same. It just is from like a different perspective. I'm really not sure. Okay. So that is all the puzzles on the website. So going back to the first one, this one. So obviously we know basically that we have 6 pieces of evidence right here. Yeah, that's right. Subscribe on TV. I love it. Honestly, like, I I wondered if like it actually I looked on thank you. I appreciate that. I'll take it. I appreciate it. I appreciate all of my subscribers and non-subscribers. Just if you're generally watching my content, you're a pretty cool person. But we got 6 pieces of evidence. The first 2 we've genuinely have been able to solve because they were hexadecimal. Not hexadecimal, no. They were base 64, I think. So you had like a block of text right here. Oh, I think I still have it at music. Subtitles isn't gonna help us. So we had this, and I somebody solved it. I think I thought I put it in there, but I think I did the last one. Yeah, I had a theory, but that's not right. Of its head. Wait. What does this say? Unevidenced is back, and this time it has a question mark above its head. Oh, you don't see me on the TV. That's not good. Yeah, I'm a bit hard to find my channel, unfortunately. Typically, like, the search results, yeah, it's the logical fallacy. It's like the worst name for, like, searchability whenever it's an actual scholarly term. Yeah. So I mean, you'll find a bunch of I'm sure great videos about ad hominem, but you're not going to find anything about my videos typically. Unfortunately, I typically most of the time just go off of search results, which is like 90% of my views. Um, which I'm surprised, honestly. I am honestly surprised how many people have actually been able to find this. Like find this stuff. It's crazy. I appreciate all of you guys. So I'm a bit jumble of letters, and so those probably need to be unscrambled. Video under on evidence. It says, "Is it still?" Yeah, it is a bit unfortunate, but I appreciate the effort. I really do. We've tried because I like several of my friends. We've all gone and tried to make the channel more searchable. I think the only option is to eventually change the name, but I like the name, so I don't know. Probably not going to change it. If I did change it though, I don't know what I'd change it to. But generally, I thought somebody solved this. I think they did. Okay, maybe they didn't. Because I think this is interesting. I'm not seeing just the beginning. Oh, it's just the song. Unlicensed music, let's go! Or copyright free licensed music. Yeah, I'm trying to find if anybody actually found. Okay, somebody copied it. Oh, I hope this. Oh, yes. Okay, I hope this message gets through. The filter seems to block things at random. And the effort it takes to send this is grueling. So yes, I did actually put this through. I remember this. Okay, what this filter is, I don't know. And where the message, if they make it pass, could be anywhere or nowhere at all. Interesting. So in the aspect of the lore, which is kind of what I'm wanting to get to, like I'm wanting to solve the story. But yes, it's actually base 64. Yes. But with that information, so it seems like this person isn't like. I see you comment. Who? What? What does that mean? Kind of ominous. I see you comment. I see all of your comments. Thank you. I appreciate that. But no. So as far as the lore goes, though, basically it seems like that means that this person is in like a type of limbo. Like they're in a place they don't know where they are. They can somehow send messages, which is interesting, but they are unable to basically like there's a filter. So there's like they're unable to say certain things. That's pretty interesting. Yeah. Um it is kind of funny though. So the stream is technically 7 seconds delayed. There's nothing I can do about that. And it's actually like technically a good thing, if there's ever issues or anything. But it is funny whenever you're 7 seconds delayed, it's just like, you know, everything's kind of 7 seconds behind for the viewer and the streamer. So if it takes a minute to respond, or if I respond to something that you posted like 3 seconds, like 7 or 10 seconds ago, that's why. It's just kind of funny though. All right, so we have this. Then the second one, I feel like had a similar ring to it. It was base 64 as well. And actually, I bet you this is also base 64 possibly. It is quite possible. Although this is no. Thank you. I don't know. I don't like I try to be, but also I know that if I try too hard, I'm not gonna be funny at all. So I just try to, I guess, be myself. what can I say? This is pretty interesting though. So W. So each one of these had a letter after it, which I'm not quite sure what it was for. But genuinely, I actually was the one to solve this one. Actually, okay, never mind. Maybe I wasn't. Thought I had a comment on this one. Uh, huh. Man, this could have so many fallacies. Fallacy is my oh yeah, I remember I commented on that one. That's funny. I thought I put this also in a base 64. What happened to my comment? Wait. Evidenced. Logic. Huh. War? What? I don't know what the... Hmm. I'm not quite sure with this one. I thought I solved it. Oh, I finally, I'm a bit slow. I figured out what you were saying. Yeah, I guess I pronounced that a bit funny. But I swear that I solved this one, but I don't see my comment for it. It might be in my docs. I did a couple of different documents for this, and I know I'm not quite sure. Well, let's move on. So this is another 40-second one. I guess we could, since we're no longer doing, just do normal. Play the music, unlicensed music. Okay, and this is another one. Oh, yes, this is the one that I actually saw. I'm not sure by which means these messages are sent or where they could possibly be going, but I feel the struggle it takes to send them. I know when they are blocked from leaving. If you are reading this message, I don't know how you could possibly help me, but these messages are my only hope. I just want to leave whatever this place is and go back home. So it definitely is kind of a talking about like an alternate kind of dimension, I guess, where this I guess shadow organization. I'm just gonna say that because it sounds like something that could be an ARG plot, but no. So like this shadowy person is like trapping these people and he's looking to trap these other people. But the question is, so that we have several questions, and these are the questions that I want to be answered. So I think part of the problem is that in the final video of before all of the evidence and the big reveal at the end, we had this creepy moment that was, I think, well done as far. Probably, I think, the best production so far that we've gotten, because it was like one of the real scenes that we've seen from like real life, which kind of made everything a bit different. Raised the stakes a little bit. I don't know why I said that like I was Australian. Raised the stakes a little bit. I don't know why I can't say steak without saying it in an Australian accent. I don't know. Anyways, but it showed a person watching a group of people in a house. And I had theorized that we found a video from the actual creator of Unevidenced who said that his channel had basically been hacked. Not really, but like basically by an unknown source. And that basically I theorized that the person who said that was also the person that was in the video, which makes sense to me. So basically they're watching, this entity is watching them, and I thought it was to like attack them or hunting them, but it seems that there's generally like someone always watching us. They're watching us all the time. That's pretty creepy, but that's an ARG for you. But with this, we have words. We have a 3-letter word. We have this one is interesting because this one has a very limited possibility of what it could be, because it's got this apostrophe question mark. Is that the right word for it? I wasn't ever good at grammar. I never did good at grammar. But it can only really be, it could be, yes, 100% I agree with you. Yes, I do need to play all the FNAF games. I will eventually play all the FNAF games when I'm bored and I can't find anything else to react to, which it's kind of that time. It's every couple of weeks you kind of have this like inner, kind of inner between point where, everyone's working on songs and no one's really like releasing anything. And everyone's kind of at a standstill. Like, it's just not a good time for songs to release. So they're just working on it, and then you get a bunch of good songs to react to, which is really cool. But in this time, genuinely, it's a good time to play games and like generally go into other things, try to find new things to react to. So yeah, maybe soon. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow you'll just wake up and there will be a FNAF 1 playthrough video. I have played FNAF 2. I haven't played FNAF 1, but I have played FNAF 2, and I love it. It is so much fun. But no, so back to this. So with this, we have basically this, yes. Rushy 2. Yes, I think, listened to Rushy 2. Is that the Russian one? I know it was kind of always Russian, but I feel like that maybe it was Rushy 2 that was even more Russian. I don't know. But that one was pretty good. I did listen to that. I haven't reacted to it, but I know there's a couple other Rushies that weren't in the collection that I haven't listened to yet. Oh, the Impossible one. Oh, that's a different version of it. Okay. I haven't listened to those. There's a lot of variants of them. It's a lot of music, but I haven't personally, I don't think, listened to that one yet. As far as we had the most progress, so we figured out, what did we figure out with this one? Wait, what? What do you mean? I'm waiting for an explanation. So when no, it's good, but I'm definitely intrigued. Wait, what? What? No, but I think that with this, so what have we figured out? Back. Oh, okay. Sorry. I wasn't sure what you meant by wait, what? I wasn't so intrigued. I was invested. I was like, what's happening? No, so, oh wait, you're saying go back. Is that right? What do you see? This is actually like, this isn't a video. So it's like, I'm actually doing this to like engage with you guys. So like, it actually makes me really happy that someone is in the chat. And okay, I'm back. All right, got you. I got excited for a minute. I was like, wait, did this person figure it out? I'm still trying to figure everything out. I'm still trying to figure my life out. So, I'm still, trying to figure out this question mark cryptogram is nearly impossible. It's okay. It's all right. I'm all right. No, so this is one that intrigues me. I kind of want to look at this for a minute. So we got BJERQMAWT letters. We've got a list of letters paired with numbers. Mark. Mark what? Mark? Wait, what? We have a list of letters and numbers. What are we marking? I don't know if it's it says mark. Wait, where? I am. Is it the bolded letters? Are there more bolded letters that I can't see? Oh, the question marks. Marks. Mark. Yes. Not that one, the question mark. For one, yes. Okay, so for this one, yes. Sorry. I once again, it's the 7 second delay, guys. I know, it's strange. And honestly, what I was actually going to say before, gosh, my brain took over and it just started running in the opposite direction. I have no idea where it went for the last 3 minutes. But so what I was gonna say is this word is very limited in the possibilities of what it could be. So is technically this. I mean, there's within context, you could definitely guess what this word could be. It says FVB. I don't know if you could cross. Yes, there are a lot of questions we have. That's why it's kind of question marks because honestly, there is no answer. Oh, sorry, it's okay. But no, there's only a couple possibilities of what this could be. So it could be can't. It could be don't. Isn't. Um, I'm kind of favoring don't, but they both mean the same thing. So they both infer kind of. And I don't know if there's other ones. So it's don't. You can't do that. This could possibly be you. So like you don't. Could possibly, and we're kind of guessing here. The fact that this is bolded is kind of interesting to me because it kind of matches the fact that this letter right here, M, was bolded too. But I don't really see that as being M, especially since, I mean, it could possibly be, but I don't know. It's quite possible. With these, it's really hard because, like, especially doing it live, there's a lot of tedious brain thinking that you have to do. This is one problem that I had with doing the Stranger Things ARG, and I kind of fizzled out on that one because it was really hard. And for some reason, figuring out coordinates was impossible to me. But also, it was just like one of those things where I felt like I was just getting nowhere. But the one thing I will say is there is a sort of story evolving here. We have a person who is trapped in the back rooms, probably dealing with an alternate, and they're probably close to death. No, I'm joking. I'm just referencing other ARGs. But and for real, so we have someone basically in a alternate place that someone else has put them because they've deemed them, decided to remove them. Why? Why have they decided to remove them? And I think that's kind of what this is building towards. It's kind of building towards this kind of answering this question of why is this person so dangerous? Why have they been deemed necessary to interfere in this situation? And that's kind of interesting to me. Talking overall the general narrative. So, and we have between, which leads us to this video. Not this one. It's the other video with the word between. We spent like 20 minutes trying to find it. We are also going through these. So we see that there's a filter, there's a barrier this person is experiencing. They are somehow able to send messages though. And that's pretty interesting. But the one thing is the person sending them is unevidenced because the channel, which means it isn't the owner of like it isn't the original owner of the channel, right? That means that this is potentially that they're maybe the next victim, but the first victim was this person who is somehow communicating through these videos, which makes me think about some of the other things that we've seen throughout the channel. One thing that I would say, this series is rather meta, meaning that it has a lot of moments that seem kind of weird and kind of out of place, because there's a lot of like commentary generally about, coming together as a community, solving an ARG. So the channel name is Unevidenced. It's basically a channel that is dedicated, that has been releasing for the last few months. I should have given a bit of a history before I just jumped into this. I'm sorry. So yeah, no, this is Unevidenced. This is a channel that has been operating for the last few months, just releasing every day one video that's 25 seconds long, just repeating a phrase. And in this kind of like glitch state. And basically they're trying to send us this evidence. It ends up that at the end, we learn that the actual evidence comes after the 100 days are up, which is after 100 videos of all of this kind of weird. There was all these secret codes that we found using the words. So like hidden messages. Oh, that's good. That's awesome. Yeah, definitely sub to him. He's been doing a lot of amazing work and absolutely deserves, I wish this series got more, and the fact that it is ending, that he is deciding to end it is, everything has to end, but it doesn't mean that the ending is the same. We have to figure out, that's why I'm wanting to figure this out, because, I want a good ending for the story, guys. I want a good ending and we have to figure out this code. We have to figure out these codes. But to me, it is interesting. There must be, so this one's telling us to basically contact Unevidenced, because that leads us to there where the only thing there is the Discord thing, directly contacting Unevidenced. But I'm not going to be doing that on stream, for privacy reasons, obviously, to protect my privacy and, genuinely is as well. But anyways, it is kind of interesting to me. It is also interesting that this is an image. Kind of weird to me. I don't know if what that could mean, because I have checked the image. I have. I kind of brought up the exposure, slid across the, switched the, shading and everything, and to see if there was anything in the background. And I couldn't find anything for this one because it did say check the background. The only other thing I would say, so, okay, another idea that I had. So if you look at, it's not this one, it's the fourth puzzle, I Spy You. If you go to his channel, he has several a lot of thumbnails that only has that U symbol, which stands for Unevidenced, primarily. But it is pretty interesting to me, because if you actually read this out, oh yeah, I've commented on the series for a little bit. I got into it a little bit late, but not too much. And to be honest, yeah, it's pretty interesting if you watch the videos, and it definitely, if you are invested in this, watch them. It doesn't take too much time. They are only 25 seconds, but you spend a lot of time overthinking everything, pausing, if you're really trying to figure it out. And people have been able to find secret words and things, but nothing that has kind of brought any mind-blowing moments. Genuinely, we kind of have the setting. We don't know where this person is, But an interesting theory is this. What if the person is trapped in the channel? Like the fact that his channel, which if you actually go to the channel Imminent Humor, I believe, there's a video on there that the only reason I know that it's actually absolutely confirmed to be within the canon of the series is because Unevidenced actually commented on that video. And it was basically a reveal of who the owner of Unevidenced was. And it was this person who basically said that they originally had this channel that they kind of had thrown away. And they were planning on doing something with it, but not like right now. And then it had apparently gotten hacked and was turned into Unevidenced and started to daily upload videos. And so apparently that was to kind of like show that something unnatural is kind of like, I guess, possessing the channel, which is pretty interesting to me. So is it possible that the barrier is basically, I don't know, the internet? Is it possible that the person actually, like this person is stuck in this channel? Are there other channels that people are, I guess, possessing? And you think it's like, it's not necessarily silly, but I would say it's a candidate for a good ARG series, because that's kind of on par with some of the other things. And I'm trying to think kind of what's within theme. You know, possession is kind of like one of those things that is in every single ARG, kind of starting with like FNAF. Like FNAF kind of started that trend. It's not an ARG, but it's popular, and you know, it's cool. I'm not against any of that kind of stuff, but I'm just saying that like within your story, it's pretty interesting. What I was talking about with the U is the after you, so if you read this, is that a coincidence? I don't know what. Letters might be plain and simple. So that's the first one. So if you actually read this, it kind of makes a coherent sentence. So is that a coincidence? Letters might be plain and simple. You probably have good sight. See all I have made. After you take a look, so after we've seen what he's made, after you take a look, have read these closer. Some of the grammar's not correct, only to preserve the fact that it's a code. If you actually read it from the first letter of each video, it creates another sentence. There's also an italicized word in every video that creates its own sentence. A lot of them don't really like matter, I would say, but I don't know about that because, you know, I'm in the final video, it kind of confirms like what everybody knows. In the unveiled event, you know, which was pretty cool, but overall, you know, is pretty interesting. And by the end of the stream, I will give my official theory. I'm just generally spitballing right now, but I will genuinely give what I think is happening within the context. I may not solve the general ARG for the website, because I don't know if I can do that today, but I will try my best to give you guys a general theory for what I truly believe. So, you know, I'll probably post and comment main theory at the end. And just give a timestamp if you guys don't want to watch me babble on, which is fine, because, you know. But we weren't done looking through these. So at the end of the fourth one, this is the one I was actually interested. There's letters that flash. EDCC. Which might connect to, wait a second, wait, I just realized something. Is there a D? No. It's quite possible EDCC, yeah, the EDCC is the letters. Yeah, EDCC. I don't know what EDCC is, but No D. There is no D in the list. I thought it might connect there. Maybe it was like base 64 or something, or maybe hexadecimal. It is quite possible there is something. There's also a comment. Someone was hungry, just like a sandwich. So that one's interesting to me. So there's also, I might get voiceover. I mean, yeah, that'd be really cool. You could be like, "Hello, Gregory," in a deep voice. That'd be cool. No D, EDC with some spaces. Yeah, it could be evidenced, but there's an extra C. So I don't think that's right. You will be puzzled. Well, there are puzzles. It is interesting how a dot, like a period, is really important within the series, unevidenced period. That's something I pointed out in another video, kind of talking about this series, and I'm not really sure still what it means, but it kind of shows you like it's an end of a sentence, like it's a word at the end, but it's something that kind of carries through. There's like a period after each, and maybe it's just, it's just very grammatically correct, and that's fine. But genuinely, I don't know. I wonder what it's about. So with this one, it's another list of letters. So we have EDCC, then UVEEO. So another list. So, the whole unevidenced. Oh, I'm so stupid. I just figured it out, and I'm realizing unevidenced.com. That's what it's spelling. That's how everyone got to the website. I kind of just guessed. That's how I got to the website. I literally just pretty much guessed by putting in the channel name.com, and it worked. And then the sixth video is adding to that. .com. Go to comments for the videos. Which video? Which did you comment? Which video did you comment on? I don't know. Let's see. Evidence 5. Yeah, I think that was the one that first mentioned the website. Yeah. I did see that one, the banner. Yes. So this was when everyone kind of figured out. Go to new comment. EDCC. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for I don't know. To be honest, funny enough, I literally Googled EDCC. And you know what I found? It was like Edward or like Edmund, like it was like a community college website. And I literally, like, my mind went to maybe it was like a sandwich cafe on the college campus. Oh my goodness, my mind. I don't know. But it quickly went away because it was like, I realized that it made sense that it was unevidenced. I just, saw the extra letters and was like, oh, no, that's not unevidenced. It's got two C's in it. I didn't think about it being an actual website at the time. But no, so that's what those are for. I wasn't sure if there was more to it. That kind of ruins my theory about it being connected to the other thing. But what isn't ruined, yes, I do see you. And, I saw your comments. I loved your comments. EDCC. Absolutely all the way. But trying to see for the 100 video. Let's look at this actually first. For this one, gosh, so I had this, but there were letters that flashed. Trying to find where it was. Oh, you're welcome. Find what I'm hiding. Wait, where's the... Okay, here it is. S O M some G I something. That's interesting. So that's something, right? I thought there were some more letters. Where are we supposed to go? I just went directly to YouTube. Wow. React to PewDiePie. I have actually thought about that, but I don't know. I don't know what video of PewDiePie's to actually react to. That's funny. I literally can see my video right here live. That's crazy. And I did see Timeworks ending video on it. I didn't watch all of it. I wanted to kind of remain, cleansed to any other theories and just create my own. Yes. Yes. I see my name in the chat. Oh wait, how about shredding? What is that? Is that one of PewDiePie's videos? I don't know. I don't really watch PewDiePie that much. I did watch him recently. I actually watched his videos last night, which was pretty fun. Okay, back to the website though. We have this. Here you have the alphabet. You have many numbers too. Use what you have been given throughout the clues to find the word you need. Oh yeah. One thing I will say, okay, so I will say, it seems like we only need one word. That's pretty interesting. So with that, what is the word? What word are we finding? And is it a letter that we're finding in each one? So we have 5 letters presumably, or maybe parts. But remember, what do I need to remember? The real code. Is it the friends we made along the way? Word. The real code is, yeah, it's a word. So use what you have been given throughout the clues to find the word you need. In the homepage, it says find the keywords and the password. So for word, no. I guess it's only for this in the evidence. No, in the word no. The real code word no in the evidence. Like the word no? Or is it just no? This is impossible? I don't believe it is. I believe it is possible. We just have to think about it a bit harder. These are a bit overwhelming, but it's like a boss from Cuphead. You die over and over again, and then once you solve it, it's just the sweetest feeling. It's just like nothing you've ever experienced. It's just this feeling of relief whenever you do that. The same thing goes with an ARG. When you solve the puzzle, it's like no feeling you've ever felt. You've gone to extreme lengths to figure this stuff out. You know, you've gone from base 64 to Morse code to back to base 64 and done that 10 times. You know, so we have a long way to go, but we don't all have to do it at once. Okay, so with this one, so for each one, we need a word. Yes. Yes, Cuphead is amazing. It's a great game. I definitely would say if you're into, you know, that styling, which is absolutely amazing, definitely play it. It's really cool. But it is interesting. So, numbers. Wait a second. Wait. I just realized something. Also 1. We don't have anything for that. Numbers. Between. Or I spy. Perhaps these words in the beginning look deeper. Yes, they are. Okay, they're prompts from the videos. So look deeper is, I believe, another reference to the videos. So looking at this one, numbers. Which video has numbers in it? Not necessarily like the word numbers. I believe one of them does. Tell no one, find it message. I thought there was maybe one with them. If we find that video, perhaps that has something to do with it. Places you might have to wait. Next time. Is there anything about numbers? Just the beginning. I don't think so. Know what you're looking for. Answers for things. That's all right. You are excused. I will be here trying to figure this out. So there are... Oh. There's a number for this one. Wait, hold on. Numbers. Potentially, could it be... I did it again. Going back to 1. Looking at this. SS. This is 1. Are all the letters present? I don't... Potentially it could be back and forth. Is it possible if we convert this? Because it says numbers. Here we have numbers, number 1. And this is 1. It's base 64. But is it also something else here? I don't think so. I don't think all the letters are present. No, they're not. That's not right. But here you have the alphabet, you have many, use what you have given throughout to find the word you need. What word do we need? Obviously it's a bot, so we could just spam different things. What if we literally just put evidence? Give me evidence. Yeah, it's good to have you back. Sorry, I'm I don't know how fast the bot responds. I think that in action immediately is probably a wrong answer. But I mean, what if we just put unevidenced? Will the bot respond? Unevident. It's just one word, right? So what does this give us? Where is the code? Hold on, maybe that has something to do with puzzle 1. FVB. I don't think so, because I thought I tried that. No, I don't think so. One thing I will say, we could try. So we have a cipher right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I mean, it is numbers, it is in order, but this looks relatively familiar for some reason, though. What's familiar about this? Why does this look familiar? I could just try doing... Alright, everybody, to the Great Wide Web cryptogram decoder. There's actually a great site for this. I would definitely recommend. It's this one, Box in IQ, something like that. I don't know, but it's got a great format, and it's pretty easy. Enter message here, then you solve. You can do manual solves, and then it has a great AI that can also give you kind of suggestions for it as well, which is pretty cool. Now, what I typically do with these kind of circumstance to solve this, so it looks like I'm trying to look. So it looks like this is unique. So we have a 3-lettered word. Then we have 4 letters. 2. Then 4. Then 2. Then 3. Then 4. So what we can do, this might not work because it might be too, there might not be enough words, but let's just try it. So we can do A, B, C for the first one because those are all unique. So we have A, B, C, then we have to pay attention to the symbols. So it's A, B, C, D, E, F, G. I'll show you why I'm doing this in just a moment. Let me get all this down real quick. Then let's see, is this any repeating? No, that's HI. K, J. This is repeating. So now we finally have our official. What we're actually looking for is repeating letters, which that one is. So that one we refer to as C. So it's C. And then this one is, it's unique. So it's J. Wait, no. A. JK. At L. And this one is HI again, I believe. Yes. And then this one repeats this phrase. So that's ABC. So this might be enough to defer, like to actually decode this. We'll see. And then this last letter is, I think I've already seen this one, haven't I? Wait, did we get this one? No, it's good. honestly has nothing to do with search result with no one looking me up. It's just honestly, it's just impossible to find me online. It's good. It's good. I have pretty good confidence in myself. I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm good. I don't know. We're good. Um, but with this, I think I messed up a little bit. That should have, let's say one. No, it should have 4. Yeah. Yeah, I think I got that one though. This symbol right here, I was a bit confused if I had gotten it yet. Okay, and this one is just I appreciate it. And I appreciate you saying I mean you've been here the whole time and I don't know why, but I really appreciate it. I do. You know, cuz I mean I would honestly, the enjoyment is further increased every person that gets in here, you know, because then that's why I want to do more lives. Because you know, obviously creating a base that actually is willing to watch you live, you know, is something that people do once they watch you for your personality, when they get to know you. And I'm just too new really to be able to do that yet. So just to have like one other person here that is kind of doing that, it's incredible to me. I really appreciate it. Pretty. Okay, so I think I've already gotten the. No, I didn't. It's good. All right, just trying to input this. I'll explain what I'm doing in just a moment because we'll have to manually solve this, but we'll hopefully get some jump starts for it, but maybe not. So that'll be, what letter did we not fill in? L, M, I think. M. M. That one is that one. So that's H. Yeah, hopefully we'll actually get something. And this image is we'll have to look that up in Photoshop, brighten it up, because there might be something here. I don't think I've looked at this. Maybe I have. There's also this right here, which we could probably guess. Maybe it's SOS. Something with two unique letters, 3-lettered word. Who knows? We'll figure it out once we figure this out. So that one's that one. That another unique one? I think so. So that's M. Yeah, that's N. And that one is this one. It's G. Yes. Okay, so we figured it out. We probably got something wrong, but let's auto solve. There's probably not enough unique letters, but it'll give us some results. Okay, the lock in read, the work. Let's see. Like and storm and butt face. Some weird ones in here. The lock in something. That's interesting. The lock. That could be it. Wing. Not seeing the correct cipher identified. Cool. No, we're good. So basically, since it's symbols, I can't just copy and paste the symbols. At least I don't think I can. I don't think I could. And that would be a lot more work. So what I did is I just basically transferred them to a different letter. And then basically use that to solve the cryptogram. Now, the problem is we might have repeating letters that we use when we're doing the ABC. So, like, it might be C might actually be C. And that's when we can just auto do it. But this is interesting right here. Like, what could this word be? That might help us solve what this word is, which is pretty interesting. Also, looking for repeating letters. Make sure that I didn't accidentally screw this up. Is that lock in read for just and from and wait. Identifying this a lot as an and her, but it also probably is the. That's probably okay. Let's try start manual solve. Let's just put this as the. Then so we actually have a bit. So this one, it could be is, it could be if, it, on, of is a plus one, of the, of. Let's try of the. Okay, some of the of the lost. A lock. Let's see, what's it saying over here? The work. So I'm basically going through different algorithms of what this could be. And I'm pretty sure it looks like it could be the, but it could be something completely different. Quite possibly. But just looking at this, so we actually have a pretty interesting clue here. We have a 3-lettered word that repeats 2 of its letters on either side. So there's not very many words that do that. But which one? So as of this one, we have to kind of examine it. We figured out, possibly, we haven't figured out what any of these letters are. Oh. What could it be? Let's save this image. It's Photoshop time. Let's do this. All right, so let's see, which one did I just do? Is this it? Yes, this is the one. Okay. Open. Here it is. Wait. Oh, which one? That's not right. Save. Here. Yes. Trying to want to save, open the file. Okay, here we go. I think I am doing it on camera, I believe. Yes, I should do it on camera. I'm just trying to find it. I don't know why it keeps going off. Okay, here we go. I can just drag it right there. There we go. All right, we've got it right here. So now we can kind of see. Okay. Adjustments. Let's just go to exposure real quick. Turn up the exposure. Just a little bit so we can see. That might be a bit too much. Yeah, the exposure. Although we can see the symbols very clearly now. Wow, we could not see them clearly before, but now we definitely can. Did we? Okay, this is a question. Did we identify these two as the same? That one as F. Just 1 second. We may have made a mistake. This is actually really good. So this, this repeats quite a few times actually. It's C. So this is actually C. And this is C as well. That's C. So it actually repeats 3 times. We only have it repeating. Oh, wait. No, we did. It's right here. Yeah, it's E, as far as we're aware. No. We were good. Just making sure. Yeah, I think we got everything correct on this one. But as far as the actual image goes, we already figured that out. I'm actually a little bit interested. Let's get rid of this exposure layer. We don't need that. At least turn the exposure off. Okay. Why it keeps bringing up that message? Let's just naturally this. Oh. What is that? It looks like a ground. Like a rock or like woods. It's definitely like, hinting towards a word. I don't know if we're trying to figure out this word. Quite possibly. Is this the riddle for it? We could possibly put that into the cryptogram. Make a friend. Oh. Are you talking about YouTube? Is that a YouTube feature that... Oh, that's kind of sad. Do they not... They must not want people to make a friend. I don't know. I'm not sure. But okay, let's just go ahead and put this one into the cryptogram. So we got... What do we put that down? Okay, that was the last letter, so that's G. And that one. That's A. Yes. Gag. Auto solve. Dad. Our wind of best of our hold. It's never mind, it's still there. Okay. It's not my channel. Look it up. Oh, it's on your channel. Oh, that's cool. Hey, that's all right. That's all right. It's interesting. The wind of these are just kind of auto solves, but it's not really. None of these make sense. And honestly, there are very few words. It could be dad. That would be interesting. An interesting, further something to do with a father figure. That's interesting. Or potentially, maybe this is actually not a story about someone being trapped in another dimension. It's about a father who kidnapped a child. That's pretty dark, actually. It's a bit more real than than going into a different dimension. But I don't know. I don't think that's it. Potentially, I mean, it might be. Like that would basically mean that G is, oh, let's try auto solve again. Start manual. Oh, that immediately does that. Okay. Interesting. That doesn't make sense now. So this first word probably can't be the then. Potentially it could be you, because you is a common term within the ARG. referring to kind of us, like you as in the letter U, but also potentially you. Although that it could be I, because it's watching, like it's watching you. You. What if it is I, actually? Okay. I. That actually could work. This could be. Don't scare me. Oh my goodness. I'm so gullible. I'm like, oh, my door's locked. Your door's open. Really? Don't play with me like that. Don't. You actually got me. Oh my goodness. No. I actually think okay, you just if you what is this could be? No, I think I actually figured this out. I think it is actually I. Because that makes a lot of sense. If you look at this I, that could be the word. But what is the actual message? You what ends could be this. Could be you come in just you came potentially could be you came in could be came in let me try this in chat. If it truly is one word, this is a test, guys. I don't that didn't do anything. I definitely think it's I. Could be something else, definitely. Potentially. But it makes sense to me. All the talk about watching. Look deeper. Oh yeah, look deeper. Maybe that's a video reference. Let's look at that. ADGGH. What? Spamming and random letters into the chat? Or is this a secret code? Potentially. Don't look past. Look deeper. Wait a second. That reminds me of something. Look deeper. That reminds me. Sometimes you have to look past. Look deeper. Solve what you can. The rest may remain a mystery. Take as much as you give. Go on the other side, maybe. That's updated. So close. So this is what prompted me. So this was a day ago. So take this as you will. This is it. So like this is his last message. Press your X. You want me to subscribe? You know what? I will. I will subscribe. I'm completely fine with that. Yes. I am one of your subscribers. I mean, hey, you have lasted all of this time. You've been here. I think you deserve a subscription. Whatever that's worth. But I mean, hey, I think it's just awesome. Um, so look deeper. 'Cause that's like, oh, you know, it makes me feel good whenever I'm able to bring someone joy. That makes me happy. So if I'm able to make you happy, you know, on the other hand, you know, I make videos because I enjoy it. But on the other hand, if I'm real with myself, the reason I'm continuing to do it is because you guys are enjoying it. So, yeah, definitely, you know, means a lot to me because, you know, anytime, you know, you're going through something rough, you know, you're going through something, you know, it's really nice to have a community, you know, to have someone to go through it with, even if they have no idea what's going on, because it doesn't matter. You know, you're just there. You're able to do something. You know. No, it's my pleasure. And yes, I do work at Chick-fil-A. No, I think the word that phrase kind of intrigued me. Look deeper is definitely a phrase that I've seen before. Take a look. Ever reached to half the people don't know. Okay. There's definitely one. Look deeper. Let's see. No, there's got to be something. Answers. You know what you're looking for. So you know who you. Yeah, it's definitely here. Way more. Keep your mind watching these videos. Satisfying an audience. Why not go deeper? This one. Much deeper. Is there something hidden in this video? Just kind of looking to see if there's anything here. Maybe there's something in the description. No. Maybe that is simply look deeper. Seeing that it kind of disappears. Click on it. Guess that's just like the image. Wait a second. Background definitely changes. Okay, let's look at something else for a minute. Spy You. I Spy is a popular, you know, book series that has you point out things that it wants you to find in a picture full of a bunch of unnecessary things. But you know what? Okay. I have not solved the website today. I might have to do another stream. But it's getting pretty late, and I'm getting pretty tired. I think that might be it for today. This was kind of just a really chill experience. You know, I got to talk to you know, someone in the community, which is really cool. You know, that I've created, and really cool. But it's time. What is my theory? What is my main takeaway for this? And I think it is something pretty interesting. We do have a story here, and I think it is pretty an interesting one. So we have several references to someone watching someone. And we have literally shown in the last video someone peering into the window of someone's house. So we know they're a target of something. We also know that the channel was taken over by something, and it's not from the original user. The user was removed, and the channel is now owned by this mysterious force. But Unevidenced is also struggling to send messages to us. So these videos are them trying to communicate to us and tell us what's going on. However, like we've seen, there's another individual, Dark, who is also, for whatever reason, is also involved in this, and it's quite possible that Dark could be our main antagonist, as in he's the one who's like basically watching over everything, and that's a good theory. I think definitely there are some theories, especially messages that Dark has left. I don't have really patience to bring those up exactly, but you can look through the videos. You'll find comments from Dark directly to Unevidenced, kind of like a conversation. Like these are two people at odds, and it seems like Dark is kind of haunting Unevidenced, sort of. That's the feel of it. So my general theory is that basically Dark is this kind of overarching kind of entity that watches everything and basically is like a god type character, or it's like some sort of shady organization. Who knows? We haven't really seen any proof of that. But basically, Unevidenced is a possessed channel that is possessed by Unevidenced, who we still don't know who they are, but they were trapped there because they were deemed as basically an interference to this entity. And so basically, due to that, we've kind of, and this is all kind of inferred from different lines we've seen from this, and I'm kind of just creating a general story from that of what we've seen. I haven't been able to solve the website quite yet, but I am going to be working on it. But generally, I think that my answer to all of this is that Unevidenced is a possessed channel that basically is being controlled by someone who is trapped within the channel, unable to communicate except through these 25-second videos. And then basically they're trying to warn us that they're trying to go after someone else, who I'm guessing is the actual original owner of Unevidenced, because of the channel Imminent Humor, who released their video revealing that they were the original owners of the channel, although the original channel wasn't named Unevidenced. So it seems like, and plus the fact that Dark's description is contrary to the original description of Unevidenced also kind of provides evidence that these are two at odds. And we do know that Dark isn't official, because at least as far as I'm aware, there was an added secret evidence thing, video in the playlist for Unevidenced, and that's how we found that, as well as several other things. And I mean, who knows? Maybe this is just, but the fact that they've been interacting with each other is kind of strange. So it is definitely seems like a canonical character within, even though technically the profile of Dark is literally Darkiplier. But anyways, that's just a theory. That's not a game theory, because I can't say that because I don't know if that's copyrighted or not. But hey, it's just a theory, guys. All right, I know this was a long video. I'll be adding just a timestamp of where I generally give my theory, and you can watch the rest if you want. All right, so thank you guys so much, and a special thanks to Ty Dolly Dalla Plays for sticking with me through the entire stream. Like, absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And I hope you guys, and that's who I've been talking to, really. If you see me pausing, and I think the chat goes along with the stream, so you'll be able to get the context. It was a really fun live stream. But thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed this theory. Please give me your comments. And I'm sorry I wasn't able to solve the website. We tried, and we got some good things. I'm pretty sure the puzzle 5, that word is I. right? Right there. That might be just trees, but I doubt it because, you know, you see all these symbols down here and they match. So it's like, you know. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Time to end stream.